The Blind Man and the Elephant. A long time ago, in the valley of the Brahmaputra river, there lived 6 men who were blind by birth. They always sat together and exchanged stories. One day, however, they fell to arguing. The object of the dispute was the elephant. Now, since each was blind, none had ever seen that mighty beast of which so many tales are told. So, in order to find out what exactly the elephant was like and settle the dispute, they decided to go and find out an elephant. They hired a young guide named Laluram. They set out early one morning in a single file along the forest track, each placing his hands on the back of the man in front. It was not long before they came to a forest clearing where a huge bull elephant, quite tame, was standing chewing some tall grass. The 6 blind men became quite excited. At last they would find out what they had only imagined for so long. Thus, each man took turns to find out the elephant's shape and form. As all 6 men were blind, none of them could see the whole elephant and started touching the elephant from different directions. Having felt the elephant to their satisfaction, each man shouted in turn. "Oh, my brothers," the first man cried, "this elephant is like a great mud wall baked hard in the sun." "Now, my brothers," the second man exclaimed, "I can tell you what shape this elephant is. He is exactly like a spear." The others smiled in disbelief. "Why, dear brothers, do you not see?" said the third man. "This elephant is very much like a rope," he shouted. "Ha! I thought as much," the fourth man declared excitedly. "This elephant much resembles a serpent." "Good gracious, brothers," the fifth man called out, "even a blind man can see what shape the elephant resembles most. Why, he is like a mighty fan." At last it was the turn of the sixth old fellow, and he proclaimed, "Brothers, my elephant feels exactly like the trunk of a great areca palm tree." Of course, no one believed him. With their curiosity satisfied, they all linked hands and followed the guide, Laluram, back to the village. Once there, seated beneath a waving palm, the 6 blind men began arguing loud and long. Each man now had his own opinion, based on his own experience of what an elephant is really like. For after all, each had felt the elephant for himself and knew that he was right. So, depending on how the elephant is seen, each blind man was partly right, though all were also wrong.